I'm here to show you guys some of my trip of a lifetime to no other than the land down under. I was more than ecstatic for the trip. That was until the 11th hour of the flight. It all began with the first stop in Sydney. And then we were headed another 4 hours west to, Perth, Western Australia, where the beaches are beautiful and the accents are even better. When we first got off the plane, I was already ready to explore. Our first destination, a cute little shopping district where there just happened to be a lake in the middle. Easy to say I was already amazed by the beauty. The best part, I got to experience it with no other than my best friend, my mom. Of course, like any other tourist, the next thing I needed to see were kangaroos. These were the first kangaroos I had ever seen, and my excitement was through the roof as I got to experience feeding them. I got to encounter some of the cutest animals that I had only dreamed I would get to see. Never had I imagined getting cuddled up next to them. I even got to milk a cow for the first time. Didn't think that was on my Australia bucket list. Oh, and some animals I wasn't so cuddly with. For example, the stingray. It took a while to warm up to that guy, but eventually I got around to petting it. My favorite part of the trip had to be the amazing views. Everywhere I looked, there was something beautiful to see. The view overlooking all of downtown Perth had to be one of my favorites. The way the city lined up with a lake and all the greenery in between, something I had never witnessed in America. But the beaches, wow, we spent days driving up and down the coast finding new beaches to see, and I have to say, being a safari leader wasn't easy, but it was worth it. It took my breath away every time I got to witness a new beach. I had to constantly have my mom pinch me so I knew it was real. The oceans were bluer than I thought was even possible. The beaches were full of such beauty, and the calmness, it made me never want to leave. Then the fun began. Since I was 18 and legal to drink, a wine tour was almost a necessity. Touring 8 different wineries, 2 breweries, and even a chocolate factory with some of my favorite people, who could say no to that? Made for one of the best days of the trip. Now, for the grand finale, the best part, the most beautiful thing I had witnessed, had to be the breathtaking sunset. We waited 30 minutes, I probably got 20 bug bites, but that sunset was worth every bit of it. I'll never forget the way the sun reflected onto the ocean and made the sky the prettiest shade of orange and yellow. This trip to Australia was full of memories that I will never forget and I will never stop bragging about. I just hope one day I will be able to return to this amazing destination and visit some of the friends I met and unfortunately had to leave behind.